St. Patrick's Day, and I'm going to cook my family a really special dinner tonight. But instead of my old corned beef with cabbage and potato recipe, I'm going to make them my new sugar braised corned beef sandwiches on homemade caraway seed rolls. I can't wait for them to get home tonight. Let's get started. Well, now we're just going to put everything in my big 12-quart stock pot. And I'm going to start with 2 cups of water. How easy is that? The next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our 2 corned beef roasts, fat side up, and just place them down in the pot. And if they overlap a little, that is absolutely just fine. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my fragrant spices. And I'm going to not put them on top of the roast. I'm going to put them down into the water. I'm going to put the cinnamon sticks, bay leaves, cloves, allspice. This is just wonderful. Wait till you smell this roast. The next thing I'm going to do is on top of the roast, I'm going to distribute 2 really big, coarsely chopped onions right over the top and 12 large garlic cloves right over the top. Lastly, what I'm going to add are 2 28-ounce cans of crushed tomatoes. 1. Here comes the second one. And 2 tablespoons of sugar and red pepper flakes. I'm going to finish that off with 2 more cups of water. About the only secret I can say to you about this whole recipe is to layer it in the pot the way I told you to. You want to make sure you have water in the bottom and your roast's fat side up so that when it comes to a boil, it's not going to scorch the bottom of the pan. Now all I'm going to do is put a lid on this, bring it to a boil, and turn it down to simmer for 3 hours while I go off and do something that's really fun. It's been 3 hours, and as you can see, my roast has been simmering away, and doesn't that look fantastic? And it's all reduced down. The only thing we're going to do now is take it out of the pot, coat it in some brown sugar, finish it off in the oven. Wait till you taste these sandwiches, folks. Well, I've taken my roasts out of the pot and I've put them in an ordinary 9 by 13 inch baking dish with a rack in the bottom of it. They're fat side up, and I'm just spooning brown sugar on the top of them. They're going to go into the oven at 350 degrees for 20 to 30 minutes until the sugar caramelizes, and then we eat. My roast is out of the oven. I've let it rest about 10 minutes. I'm slicing it on a 30-degree angle, as paper thin as I possibly can with a good sharp knife. Would you please look at this, that sugar crust and that succulent soft meat. These are going to make fabulous sandwiches. Isn't this just a beautiful plate of meat? I can't wait for you to taste it on my deli-style sandwiches with a side of potato salad and some dill pickle slices. This might just be your favorite St. Patrick's Day meal. For these and all of my recipes, just go to my website.